the International Football Association Board is the body that determines the laws of the game of association football. IFAB was founded in 1886 to agree standardized laws for international competition, and has since acted as the guardian of the internationally used laws. Since its establishment in 1904, FIFA, the sport's top governing body, has recognized IFAB's jurisdiction over the laws. IFAB is known to take a highly conservative attitude regarding changes to the laws of the game. It is a separate body from FIFA, though FIFA is represented on the board and holds 50% of the voting power. As a legacy of association football's origins in the British Isles, the other organisations represented are the governing bodies of the game in the 4 countries of the United Kingdom. Amendments to the laws require a 3/4 supermajority vote, meaning that FIFA support is necessary but not sufficient for a motion to pass. Operations: IFAB is made up of representatives from each of the United Kingdom's pioneering football associations: England's Football Association, the Scottish Football Association, the Football Association of Wales and Northern Ireland's Irish Football Association Euro, and FA Copyright Ration International de Football Association, the international governing body for football. Each UK association has 1 vote and FIFA has 4. IFAB deliberations must be approved by 3/4 of the vote, which translates to at least 6 votes. Thus, FIFA's approval is necessary for any IFAB decision, but FIFA alone cannot change the laws of the COMEA Euro. They need to be agreed by at least 2 of the UK members. There is also a quorum requirement that at least 4 of the 5 member associations, one of which must be FIFA, have to be present for a meeting to proceed. The board meets twice a year, once to decide on possible changes to the rules governing the game of football and once to deliberate on its internal affairs. The first meeting is called the Annual General Meeting and the second is the Annual Business Meeting. 4 weeks before the AGM, the member associations must send their written proposals to the secretary of the host association. FIFA then prints a list of suggestions that are distributed to all other associations for examination. The AGM is held either in February or March and the ABM is held between September and October. In cases of necessity, the board can meet in a special meeting in addition to the 2 ordinary annual meetings. As of December 2012, the last special meeting was hosted by FIFA in Zurich on July 5, 2012. The decisions of each year's annual general meeting of the board regarding changes to the laws of the game enter into force from July 1, but confederations, member associations and other bodies whose current season has not ended by July 1 may delay the introduction of the adopted alterations to the laws of the game in their competitions until the beginning of their next season. History: though the rules of football had largely been standardized by the early 1880s, the UK's 4 football associations still each had slightly different rules. This posed a problem with international matches, and when matches were played the rules of whoever was the home team were used. While this solution was workable, it was hardly ideal. To remedy this, the then football associations of England, Wales, Scotland and Ireland met on December 6, 1882 in Manchester, in order to set forth a common set of rules that could be applied to matches between the UK Football Association's national teams. The conference created the first international competition, the British Home Championship, and proposed the establishment of a permanent board to regulate the laws of the game. Therefore, the first meeting of IFAB took place at the FA's offices at Holborn Viaduct in London on Wednesday 2 June 1886. The FA, SFA, FAW and IFA each had equal voting rights. FA Copyright Ration International de Football Association, the international organizing body for the sport, was formed in Paris in 1904 and declared that, regarding the laws of the game itself, they would adhere to the rules laid down by IFAB. The growing popularity of the game internationally led to the admittance of FIFA representatives to IFAB in 1913. Initially, they only had 2 votes and decisions required a 4/5 majority to pass, meaning that the UK associations could still change the laws against FIFA's wishes if they all voted together. In 1958, the board agreed on its current voting system. Since Irish partition in 1921, the IFA has evolved to become the organising body for football in Northern Ireland. Football in the Republic of Ireland is now organised by the Football Association of Ireland, which is not represented on the IFAB. References: Amendments to the Laws of the Game, 2010 11th. FIFA. May 19, 2010. Retrieved February 22, 2011. Tom Dunmore. Historical Dictionary of Soccer. Scarecrow Press pages 150 €. ISBN 978-0-8108-7188-5. Sin bins will be considered by FIFA rulemakers IFAB after support from Sepp Blatter and Michel Platini. The Telegraph. January 13, 2014. Retrieved October 6, 2014. Form and function FIFA paper on the role of the IFAB, http www.fifa.com document IFAB 6574/0307-2012 IFAB meeting agenda PDF, FIFA statutes FIFA, the first meeting of the International Football Association Board Soccer South Bay Referee Association, thefa.com, History of the FA Football Association. External links, History of IFAB, including minutes of the meetings Soccer South Bay Referee Association, FIFA IFAB paper on the role of the IFAB FIFA.